So, Lindsey, what do you take away from this tonight?
Oh, well, we definitely need to pick up on our defense a little bit more. Coach really emphasized that when he got back in the locker room. And, I mean, I'd have to say we're pretty good as a team. So, just one more step.
Toni, your thoughts?
I think for this team to be so fresh, and new, our new girls came in and we all played together really well. I don't really think you can tell that we are like just not getting newcomers in. They seem like they've already been playing with us for a long time.
Toni, you had 26 points, one shy of your season high last year. What can you say about that, I guess?
This year I can't hold back. It's my senior year, so I'm gonna play every minute of it that I can, the best I can.
Does that have a carryover, I guess, from last season, or do you feel like it?
Yeah, I don't want to take a step back. I don't want to go back to the beginning of my junior year, so I'm picking up where I left off last year and keep pushing forward from there.
Have you set goals for yourself for the season, personally and on the court?
But yes, I have. My work ethic and my defense, especially. I haven't always been a defensive player, but that's what I need to work on to, make it to the next level of playing and to help my team this year. And just to work hard every game.
And what about the team's goals after your success last season?
That was just a push, to get us to the next level. I think this year our goal is to aim for the NCAA tournament and not go back to WNIT, and to have a winning record this year also.
Lindsey, what do you feel like this team most accomplished from going back this summer up until this point now with the season opener coming?
I feel like, as you can see, we have 8 girls who are in double figures for scoring. I feel like a lot of people have just calmed down, really settled into their position, and we're really starting to come together as a full team, not just individual players, but we can all work together. We all share the ball pretty well, and I mean, we're all scoring, so there's multiple threats there.
No, you guys haven't reached triple digits since 2010. How good does it feel to see that big one up there?
Well, I was excited.
Yeah, usually Coach, he brings us out and don't let us get there. But this year, they let us keep playing through it all.
Yeah, that was nice.
I know it's only an exhibition game, but you guys seem pretty stoked when Morgan Tobin scored those couple of baskets. I guess when you see someone who started as a walk-on, earns a scholarship, and just gets a chance to get out on the floor, just what's that like as a teammate?
I get excited when anybody scores, but seeing the players that don't play a lot or hesitate to shoot the ball and they'll pass it before they'll score. It's exciting when they actually go to the basket and make it. So we get really excited and jump up on the court and everything on the sideline.
I've been told, Toni, that you're able to dunk, owing less to your height per se than to your high jump.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about that a little bit, and also about this team doesn't have the height that some of the other teams in the Big 12 do have. How do you feel you're going to match up against those teams this season, given the athleticism you do bring?
I think we'll match up well. We work hard. I'm not very big, obviously, but I can jump and I have speed, so I have to use that. You have to use what you got to beat your opponent. Unlike her, she's strong. One of the strongest players we have on the team, so she can bully people on the post. I can't do that. I'm too little for that. But I think we use our other abilities that we have instead of battling all the time down low. Or if you have to battle, we can do that too.
There were a few minutes out there where there was some really nice transition offense. Are you looking to score more on transition this year? I mean, not that you turn the score down, I imagine, but as part of an organized part of your offense.
Yeah, we really try to work on that transition. We try to, use our defense as an offense and get maybe a fast break, even just, taking the ball out quick and hustling down. So it is a part of our overall plan, I guess, in our offense, especially since we have a lot of bigs who can shoot outside or drive.
Sprinting the floor is really emphasized in practice. So
Yep.
You beat your opponent down the first 3 steps?
3 steps, first 3 steps.
First 3 steps beat your opponent, so.
Yeah.
Anything else for the girls? All right, thank you.
All right.
Enjoy your meal.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I'm gonna keep a rest. It's my birthday.
Like that?
I'll just open up for questions.
Did you get everybody the minutes you wanted today and all that good stuff?
I think so. I haven't looked at it very much, but it looks like it's distributed pretty evenly there, and we wanted to make sure that we got a lot of players the opportunity to play and see what they could do, and was pretty pleased with the minutes that we had for everybody.
What can you say about Brittany Martin come on first game and putting up the numbers she put up, I guess?
She had a sweet move down on the baseline where she spun out and was behind the backboard and made that shot. She's a talent. She's someone that can create her own shot, and that's a big plus for us this year. We've kind of lacked that in the past, and she's got a lot of savvy to her game and understands how to play and get open and get shots, and I think she's going to do nothing but get better as we will go along. Very pleased that we shared the basketball the way we did, having 7 people in double figures and another one with 8. When you have that type of balance, it's going to give you success later down the road. And you know, we've always stressed to them that our good formula for good offense here is always having 4 people in double figures. So really like that. We've got to get better defensively. We've spent a lot of time putting in new offense and initiating some new things, and we haven't worked on the defensive end of the floor quite like we need to, but we got a lot of people that can put the ball in the hole. Yep.
Coach, if you had 3 specific things that you were most happy about from this game, and maybe the 3 things that stood out to you as areas that you want to work on more.
3 areas that stood out. We shot the ball extremely well. We shot about 65%. I thought we took good shots. You know, that's probably the first one. We always stress in this program of offensive rebounds, and we had 23 offensive rebounds, so I think that was a big plus. And then the third thing was the balance, getting everybody involved and having the 7 in double figures. What I want to improve on is how we guard. I thought we got beat off the dribble quite a bit tonight. I think we need to shoot better at the free throw line, and you know, other than that, I was pretty pleased.
And could you tell us a little more about the new offense that you're installing? Without giving it all away.
Just have to come out and watch it.
Coach, talk about Toni Young. I mean, she just kind of went off there in the W19, and it seems like things have just kind of carried over into this season.
Oh, she's a talent. I mean, she's athletic as can be, and she could just jump over some people. I think what we're doing a better job of this year for Toni is we're taking her out of the low post situation as much, putting her at a mid post or a high post, and letting her use her athleticism instead of trying to battle people that are 4 or 5 inches taller than her and outweigh her by 50, 60 pounds. We're just trying to get her in a situation where she could use her athleticism. So I think as a coaching staff, we've become a little smarter in trying to get her in an area that she can succeed. But she does a lot of great things, and you know, she's as Coach Sutton used to say, she's a thoroughbred. I mean, she can run, she can play, and when she is running and jumping like that, it's a lot of fun to watch.
Going back to Brittany Martin, do you expect her to be in the starting lineup again on Friday? Has she already moved into that position?
Oh, I think so. I mean, we don't talk about starting lineup here a lot. We talk about, you know, get into the top 8 or 9 and you're going to get a lot of minutes. We're not real concerned about starters, and I'm more concerned about finishers, you know, who I trust to that I could have on the floor with 5 minutes to go in the game close. That's what I'm more concerned with, you know. And we got a lot of people that can start, and we may have different starting lineups depending on matchups. Jordan Schultz started probably the last 15 games of the year last year and did a great job for us and shot the ball well again tonight. And Settles was impressive tonight, very impressive, you know, in the way that she played. So I know those two would start for a lot of programs, but our kids buy into the team concept, and you know, I suppose it's nice to start, but it's not a priority.
Are you gonna need LaShawn Jones?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think LaShawn is going to be the X factor for this team. She has a Big 12 body, and she has Big 12 strength, and we just need to play her. You know, we need to put her out there, good, bad, indifferent. We need to have her out there and get her minutes. There's no substitute for just getting out there and getting the experience and playing. You know, so I thought she did a lot of positive things tonight, and when she could quit fouling, she was a force defensively, just keeping her hands up and making people shoot over. But that's a good question. She's somebody that's very important to us, and we're working hard with her every single day.
You mentioned Jordan Schultz. She just seemed more confident shooting the ball today. Is that something that, you know, you really emphasize with her?
She's put in a lot of time on it. You know, there's a lot of players that we have that are skilled offensively, and there's a reason, and they put in the time and have really tried to master the skill of shooting the basketball, and she's one that when she shoots it, I think it's going in every time. You know, and it's a good feeling to have that feeling about your players.
Hey, Coach, did you set goals for your players over the summer? If so, what were they?
I mean, it was different goals for each one. You know, Liz Donahoe, we talked about her becoming a better defensive player, and she has. Toni Young, we talked about being able to face up and play from the high post. Lindsey, you know, just having the game of going inside and outside. So we set goals for our players and standards that we expect them to reach, and I believe all of them have worked hard. That we're not where we need to be, but they work at it every day, and with the attitudes and effort that we get out of these young ladies, we're going to continue to get better.
After what you guys played second half, how do you feel about going into Friday night's game, I guess?
Oh, I'm excited about playing. We got a lot of games coming here in a hurry, and you know, they like playing in the games a whole lot better than they do practicing, I can tell you that. We work them pretty hard in practice, and they're excited. We got a quick turnaround. We told them that we need to get some rest, and we'll go to work on the film of Cal Poly, and every night out's a new opportunity.
Anything else, Coach?
I did have one.
Okay.
I was just going to ask, your player Toni had said that it was a goal this year for them to make the NCAA tournament. Is that the goal, or is it to make it to a certain?
I mean, our goal is to compete every game in the Big 12 and finish as high as we can. I think it's going to be awful hard to unseed Baylor, as tough as they are, but you know, I think no disrespect to Toni, my goals are a little higher than that, and we expect to get to the NCAA tournament and make a run and play well against that, and we expect to be very competitive against everybody we play in the Big 12, and we got a lot of weapons, and I'm confident that these young ladies are going to take a step even further than they did last year.
Your preseason ranking within the Big 12 seemed a bit low, given the ranking that you got in AP poll and the like. First of all, what do you think about that? Secondly, has it been a motivator at all for the team?
You know, I'm not one that tries to motivate by paper clippings or where you get ranked or they beat you last year, so the revenge factors in. We're about being solid every day, working on things that we need to work on, improving every day. If that motivates our players, so be it. It tells me that you're ranked pretty high nationally and then you're ranked pretty low in the Big 12, that it's a pretty nasty league that we're playing in every night. You know, and there's a lot of other good teams, and again, I'm not concerned where we are in preseason rankings. I'm concerned where we are in March.
Thank you all.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming.